Alright guys, today we have something a little bit unexpected, something a little bit different. Today we are interviewing an underground rapper, and he goes by the name of Promises. He has like 200 monthly on Spotify. He's building his way up, and when he goes viral, you guys are going to look back on this video and be like, damn, he was on that on day one. Alright. Promises. Here we go, my boy.
Yo, what is
Yo,
goody, my
what is
guy?
up, my guy?
What is up?
So,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing splendid. I just hopped
Splendid.
on the Discord.
Yeah,
Splendid.
just
You
for the
already know I got
interview,
some lyrical
you know.
rhymes.
I got bro here
Yes,
for y'all. Yes.
indubitably. No one asked for this, but like, trust me,
Hey,
it's gonna be worth it, bro.
nobody asked, but it's what the people need. It's not what they want, but it's
Exactly,
what they
bro.
need, and you just gotta keep
Trust.
that in mind. So, I
Definitely.
guess I could start off with some questions for you. We could
Mhm.
start off simple and get deeper and deeper, or we could go really deep and then pause. We could go
Bro.
we could go really deep or into simpler questions. What do you want to do?
Let's start off with like some warm-up questions, simple.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we could work
So,
our way up.
sounds good, sounds good. So, I was wondering, are you under the age of 18?
Yeah, I'm under the age of 18. I'm
Okay.
17.
So, I was wondering if it was hard balancing the schoolwork and your music creativity, because
Mm,
school could take up a lot of your time, and it's usually around like 6 hours of your day, Monday through Friday. So
yeah.
it could be hard to balance that.
That's a good question. Like, I would say like it definitely does impact a little bit,
Hmm.
especially like when we have like a lot of work for school, because we're both obviously students, right?
Yeah.
It depends because like some days, as you guys might know, like teachers give a lot of homework and it sucks. Like you're really kind of like you want to do all your other passions, but you kind of have to do your schoolwork so your parents don't beat you.
Yeah.
Pause. But uh, I'm sure
Yo.
not everyone's parents are like that, but mine aren't. Yeah, rest assured.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
But indubitably. But like, I mean, it's not that bad. Sometimes some days it's just easier than other days.
Yeah.
Like I'll find a way to make music or do music incorporated stuff, like even with being busy with school. Like I'll do promo for my music, make a beat,
Yeah, even
um,
if you're not working on
mix.
the main thing,
Hmm.
you're still
Yeah,
doing little things for your career to try and build it up.
exactly. That's what I didn't realize
Mm,
before. Yeah.
yeah. So having to do that work balance kind of made you notice that even if life is forcing you into a box, you could still do other things outside of that to work on what you want to work on.
Exactly, bro. Like that's really all you have to do. Just find a balance. Like I know like it's a lot of BS sometimes. Like our parents be saying like, you just need to find a balance, bro. It's
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You're gonna be fine. It's like it's not that simple. You gotta find your own balance. You
Mhm.
gotta find your passion. Like if your hold on. Your passion is like walking dogs or something, or like I don't know, like doing something special, right?
Yeah.
Something cool that interests you. You just need to like, if you really love it, then you'll just pursue it.
Mhm.
As with anything.
But there's always going to be those barriers that stop you from pursuing that. So, how did you get over those as you
Hmm.
come to face them?
Let me think. So like, I could give you like a barrier that stopped me. A barrier. Uh, I know. I'm sure if you're watching this right now and you hated on me, you were a barrier, but not really because I pushed through it and I'm better than you could ever be. Okay,
Exactly.
with all due respect.
This guy
I
is
know I'm still a
low-key a
nobody.
musical genius. I'm not even gonna lie. He be doing all his own stuff. He writes his own music. He doesn't even actually write. He just be fucking punch. He's a
Freestyling.
punching demon, right? He
Yeah.
mixes, he engineers, he produces. This man is talented, and you guys, the haters, pushed him to where he is today. And I hope y'all see that.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, continuing with what I was saying, right? It was definitely a barrier, a little bit, because like it just felt bad, you know, like with anything, hate related or just like people commenting on you. It's like kind of a barrier, because like it's like when you go to school, it's like, hold on, I've been saying it's like too many times,
Gotta
but
expand the vocabulary real quick.
I definitely have to, bro. I need to work on it.
Most definitely.
But yeah, tired, and you pull up to school, right?
Yeah.
It's 8 in the morning, and you just you look to your right, and you see someone just like staring at you menacingly with your SoundCloud page or like your Spotify or your Instagram on their phone, and they're just like,
they're comparing and contrasting you right now. They're like,
"Yeah, bro, like come on, man, it's too early for this.
yeah, that's
What are you
just
doing?"
extra. Like they do not
That
gotta do
is
all
so
that.
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like it's not cool. Don't do that. I'm just a normal person, and if anything, I'm like low key, like just in my own space, you know.
No, yeah.
No reason to be doing all that.
You're doing your
Like
own
if you
thing.
guys, yeah, you guys see me around, like I'm talking way more than I would in person. I'm gonna be real. Like I'm kind of just in my own realm. Like Loki, I got my AirPods in all the time. I don't talk, but it's not by like I feel scared. I just don't feel like it. You know,
Yeah, I
don't really
feel
want
that.
to. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I guess that sort of leads us into the next question, which I was wondering how you were dealing with haters along the way, because as
Mm,
any artist promotes themselves and slowly gets themselves out there, they,
yeah.
as much as they are due to fame, they also are due to hate.
Hmm. Well, I kind of just I kind of like accepted the fact that there's always gonna be hate. You know,
Yeah.
like that's how I kind of got over it. There was a moment in time where I was getting like a lot of hate, like in freshman year, maybe, like in the summer, going into sophomore.
So a few years
My
ago.
music still, yeah, my music still really wasn't polished. Like I was still working on it. I
Mhm.
barely got FL like 6 months prior, and yeah, I was getting a lot of hate like on TikTok and just like on the confession pages. I think if you
Oh,
guys know of
yeah,
those,
yeah,
yeah. So I mean, shout out to you guys. You know, you guys gave me some clout, but
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that it really is. You know, it doesn't. It's not really too big of a deal because like it's just gonna like boost me. You know, it just helps the algorithm push me out further.
No, yeah.
And once you realize that like people will just hate on anything, regardless if it's good or not,
Mhm.
it's like it's just way easier to hate than go and produce your own stuff anyway. So like that's just what people choose. You know,
That
and
that's
once you get
true.
that into your mind, yeah. Once you get that into your mind, it just becomes a lot easier to do stuff. Like let's just say like you're scared to like put on a new outfit at school, right?
Mhm.
Like you're scared of like what people are gonna say. It's like shit. It's like people might still think like in their head, like call it? Like, man, that outfit is so trash. I don't know why he wore that, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's always gonna be haters or like people might talk behind your back.
Yeah.
But like you just gotta do it because it's what makes you happy, you know?
There's always going to be those people that are thinking a certain thing or saying a certain thing, but you still shouldn't let that get to you.
Exactly, yeah.
And
Because it's just what you love.
exactly. And if anything, those people should make you value the people that don't judge you, the people that are fans of you and like the stuff that you're putting out,
Yeah,
because they're not being a judger.
definitely. Like you guys, anyone else watching this, um, shout out to you guys, you know. At the end of the day, it's like I make music for myself, I'm gonna be real, but like it's also a really nice perk that people enjoy my music, you know?
No,
So like
yeah.
in a sense, I do it for other people as well. Because I want to like I'm not
Yeah.
self-centered, I promise. It's just I'm trying to say it and word it as best as I can, you know?
Yeah.
Like I do it for myself and my happiness, right?
Mhm.
But I also appreciate that I can make people happy or feel a certain way through my music. So
Yeah.
in a way, I also do it for other people.
There's a balance between it.
Yeah, you got to make the music you want or do what you want
Mhm.
because if you're doing like what you feel like you need to fit in, it's like it's just gonna feel like a chore.
That's true. It's going to feel like work and not something that you're doing for your own self-enjoyment. You're
Hmm.
doing it for the wrong motivations.
Yeah, definitely. Like I could speak on one more thing. Like there was a period of time, still kind of going through it, but I'm getting a little better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I do a lot of different genres, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like I like to, and I just like to experiment. And there's like three different genres that I really like to do, and I'm like, dude, I don't know which one to lock in on, you know?
True.
But I'm just gonna like do all three or do whatever, you know, and just release it because like it's just what's fun, and that's gonna make the process a lot easier, you know?
Oh yeah. And I think people will see that when you're enjoying making the music, the product ends up better anyways. Like
Yeah,
I think like Lil Uzi for example, he was really enjoying making all the music in the past in the 2015, 2017 era, and slowly his label made him release music that he didn't really want to drop, and people have obviously said that it's been pretty ass after
yeah,
that. So
definitely.
yeah.
Correct, like Pink Tape.
Pink Tape.
Yeah, no, that wasn't that good. I
that that
remember
that was a
that was
that
that
was an
was a
album.
disaster.
It was an album.
Yeah, that was like it's okay because I was still going through that phase of having trash music at the time. So it's like we were both in the same boat.
Exactly. So you can
Yeah,
judge and he could judge you if he saw your music.
definitely. And I wouldn't be offended, you know, because my music's not
Yeah.
for everyone. But you can't say it's trash, or else you're a clown.
I think that's that's low-key valid. If I
For
think
real.
you can't say other people's music is trash if you haven't tried making music yourself.
Definitely. Because, like, respectfully, it's like you guys, obviously, I'm not about to say like it's harder than the 9 to 5, but like, it's not no easy skill either, you know?
No, yeah. You still have to work hard and build up to that over years and years of time as you
Yeah.
have.
Hmm.
So, it's
Definitely.
definitely
And
not
just,
something to be laughed at.
nah. But like, people will laugh anyway. But like, you gotta get over that, you know?
That's true. Yeah. But you still made it over that hurdle and that's what matters.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And like, kind of crazy, like, just a thought. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just like so prone to that, like, just being picked on or whatever. Cause like, I don't talk, you know?
Yeah.
That's another thing. It's like people would just say stuff and like I don't know.
They don't have a
I
lot.
really
No, go.
they don't have I know what you were just like kind of gonna say. Like they don't have a lot to base me on. So they're gonna just
Yes.
take that and
Exactly.
judge me off of that, you know?
Mhm.
They don't know like who I am as a person or anything. They're just judging me because of the music, you know?
Yeah. They're judging just to judge pretty much.
Yeah, that's some op activity. Don't do that.
Um you mentioned doing multiple genres,
Hmm.
and as someone who begun in the aesthetic rap industry, how do you feel about the slow decline in popularity over the time? And how are you going to get over that?
Okay. Yeah. Well, some of you guys might know that I started on aesthetic rap. And just to like give a little explanation, like aesthetic rap is like the 2021 2022 TikTok sound, like One and Only, Shady Moon, all those
Mhm.
people. They made Bunny Girl, Cherry Blossoms, like a bunch of cool songs, and it's just like very feeling. Like it fills in this year in the middle, and
Yeah.
that's what makes it cool, right?
Mhm.
I've been like interested in that genre since that era,
The
but my
beginning.
music wasn't there. Yeah, my music wasn't there, so I couldn't even really take full advantage of it.
Mhm.
It didn't start getting there until recently. So I'm kind of just enjoying myself making it right now,
Yeah.
just to like get it out. Because sometimes it's cool to make it. Not always, because it does get boring.
Mhm.
But speaking on the decline, like you mentioned, yeah, definitely I see the decline. Like I think it's just been too many years. Like with anything, it just gets boring, you know,
Yeah.
after so long,
People get
just
tired
genre
of it.
wise. Yeah, you know?
Mhm.
And it's just not the sound right now, you know? The sound is like underground, definitely. I see that.
Yeah, especially with the uprise in Black Boy Max and his In the
Yeah.
Booth, which you mentioned you were watching the Babytron one before this.
Yeah, I did mention that.
But
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Yeah, like since the TikTok just has been pushing out like the in the booths or like the random rappers dancing and having really auto-tuned vocals.
Mhm.
Ever since that, it's like people have just like their ears have adapted to a new sound. So it's like they want to hear new stuff, not old stuff, at least right now, you
Mhm.
know? it kind of depends because like I also saw this dude, he sounded like a Tyler clone, and people like that
Uh-huh.
because it's like another dude you could listen to besides Tyler because Tyler only drops like once or twice a year,
That's
you know,
true.
or every 2 years,
Yeah.
you know.
And
So it's like you just gotta fill in.
Tyler already has a pretty unique sound himself. So you could imagine
Hmm.
what the people that are influenced by him are making as well, the artistry and the creativity that can be produced out of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like he just has the flow, the guy I'm talking about,
Mm.
and he just kind of raps on like Tyler beats or like Frank Ocean or Odd Future.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's why I still have hope a little bit for aesthetic rap because you could definitely prosper in it. Like you could definitely make a living, but you won't be like I don't think you're gonna be like 10 million monthly listeners big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like mainstream.
Yeah, Snot is kind of like the only aesthetic rapper, if you want to call it that,
Yeah.
in the mainstream.
And Snot has been making sort of a decline as well too. So
Yeah, he's kind of been changing to like his own shit. You know?
he has. He's been evolving. Shout
Yeah,
out to Snot
definitely.
for that.
Shout out, bro.
um,
But yeah.
since we've been talking a lot about your beginnings in music,
Mhm.
what made you want to start in the first place?
Mm. Oh man, you guys are in for a story. Oh, yo, W question, bro. W host.
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta
Yes,
tap in.
sir.
Subscribe right now.
Tap
Smash the
in.
like button. Turn on post
Boosh.
notifications.
Hell
Follow
yeah.
promises and Sunburn Boulevard on Instagram.
Listen to bro.
Yes, please, bro. I need to get my streams up. I got new song on SoundCloud. I got a song dropping on Valentine's Day. So like, if you're in love or you're heartbroken or whatever, listen to it. Tap in on Valentine's Day. Follow me so you can stay updated,
It's
and that'll be
what
lit. You know,
it's what you need to get over it. Listen to that
it's what
song.
you
It'll
need.
it'll fix you.
It's gonna fix you, bro.
It's gonna
Okay,
fix you.
it's gonna fix you. All right. So
Yes.
like, before I move on to the question, just let me do a little more self promo, right? So that song is definitely like, think of like a very stereo type of sound, right?
Yeah.
Filling my vocals over like a calm, like aesthetic beat,
Mhm.
and it's talking kind of like about loyalty, love, and just like staying true to your partner, you know? So like
Basic
if you
basic
mess with that,
principles of a relationship.
yeah,
Yep, yep, yep.
definitely. And also like shooting up their ex, but like that's a whole nother story, you know?
Yeah, that's a different problem. No.
Yep. I
Yep.
mean, I hope you guys can relate, you know? If you guys hate their ex, comment down below.
On God, comment
Comment.
their ex's name.
Yeah, comment your ex's name
Comment your
and
ex's name.
yeah, and put the middle finger next to it.
Exactly. See,
Yup.
he knows the strats.
I know the strap, bro.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, you could tap into that. I got some really cool art. I don't know, maybe I'll send it to bro. You can flash on the screen.
Yup.
But yeah, it's gonna sound cool. Like inspire me to first start, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys might know Aiden Dixon if you guys went to H Hole. But unfortunately, I wasn't always like the person I am today, and I used to participate in a lot of dissing, and like making songs that are negatively impactful. And
Mm.
I used to diss him like a lot like with Zeke, my friend Dean from Hawaii, and Ryan Drew.
Ryan.
You know, he doesn't talk to us, but like I don't know, you guys might know him.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
for the insiders.
For the insiders, definitely. You guys somehow know him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But that's a different story, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to make like a bunch of different songs on him. Like Google Docs. We used to pull up Google Docs and we used to like write a bunch of like lyrics. Like our lyrics was really overly lyrical and it didn't sound good.
There was no reason
But
for
that's
us to be doing all that.
yeah. I remember my friend Ryan said, you're the type of person to use the gosh darn witch, but obviously it used God's name. I'm not gonna say that word, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
for family friendly reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But and just like I don't want to disrespect God like that,
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he used something of that context, and it's just like that doesn't sound good. You're not gonna hear that in a song. But like just to give you guys an idea of like the type of lyricism that we were on back then, we were 14, 13. So I mean, it really wasn't none.
The-
Army or what got me started. Also just wanting to progress and like make good music eventually made me want to keep going, and that kept me motivated.
Mhm.
Because I've always been hearing like or back then I used to listen to a lot of One and Only. A little bit now, but not as much. Like he got a few songs in the rotation, but not
Yeah.
really like too often.
You ain't be spamming,
But like back then,
spamming up his shit
no,
like that.
no, not anymore. Like right now, let me see. I'm listening to Lil Shine.
Hell yeah.
Yes, bro. Wi-Fi Skeleton. Uh, Want to be a Jack O' Lantern. It's kind of all over the place. Babytron,
Yeah.
Skype, Ayoidi, Midwest. Some '90s stuff. Xavier So Based. It's just all over the place.
Yeah.
You know?
All bunch of different genres and different types of people.
Yeah. And that's also like what leads to my inspiration sometimes.
Yeah. For sure. I mean,
Yes.
as I said before, what you listen to is going to inspire you and have impacts on the music that you make.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
Like, yeah. Because it's like you just pick up on it, right? Like you hear something that sounds cool and you want to like try to like do it in your own way.
Mhm.
I'm a big supporter of just like finding your own way to do it, because like you don't want to like steal their swag completely.
Yeah. You don't want to copy and paste stuff. Get
No.
copyrighted and get sued or something.
Yeah, no, that's not cool. You don't want that to happen.
No bueno.
Nope. Any more questions?
All right. I have two more. One of them,
All right, for sure.
I was just curious. Is this your first interview?
Yeah,
Hell
this
yeah.
is my first interview.
You heard it here. The first Promises interview in history.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This is gonna be the start of the come up.
The start. It
Yeah.
all begins here.
Indubitably.
On a channel with 46 subscribers and a dream.
Yes.
But
And a dream.
that's all that matters.
Indubitably. And he's also giving me free clout because his Instagram has like 800 or whatever.
Okay, true, but like,
Yeah.
hey, it's mutual. It's mutual.
Indubitably. Because like hopefully my fans will come tap in over here.
Hopefully, but we shall
Yes.
see.
I shall like beg them to come listen to this.
Yes.
But one more thing, I remember at the start you said I had like 200 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
Right and wrong, because I did have 200 monthly listeners like at one point. Almost 300. But then I had to delete that account on Spotify
because of the Apple Music dispute.
Yeah, my Apple Music had my name as Lil Ping, which used to be my old rapper name before I like started taking it seriously.
Hidden lore.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just a little like fact, like I came up with the name Promises. I was in this house. This is my grandpa's house. I was over there on the bed, and I was trying to come up with a name, and I was like, I want to come up with something cool. So like, I remember I was listening to like a One and Only song, and he said something about broke my promise, or like you hurt me, broke my promise. And then Slump Success. I took the 6 from his name and put it into mine and made it Promises with the 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
The inspiration for the name. There we go.
That was the inspiration. Yeah.
So, you heard the word Promises in the One and Only song. It clicked in your brain.
Mhm.
You fucked with what Slump was doing.
Yeah.
Combined the two, made something new. Bar.
Definitely. That rhymed.
Bar.
That's a bar. Crazy. But yeah, that's how I did it. And I was just on a laptop on my phone at that time. It was kind of late. But we locked in.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, sure.
And now it's solidified. All this time later.
Yes.
Yes. Final question. How do you feel about the political and economical state of the world?